moms, my name is Christine of Super Mamas, and I'm having these conversations with Shiro of Nurturing Moms. Our focus is on breastfeeding. I know a lot of moms want to learn about breastfeeding, get tips from an expert, and that is why we are collaborating with you, Shiro.
Yes.
And you run Nurturing Moms. I've said I run Super Mamas. You run?
Nurturing Moms. Nurturing Moms is a platform where I support, I educate and I empower mothers. So I teach childbirth classes, I support them with lactation, and I also work as a doula.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Beautiful work she does. My work is to connect you to awesome people like Shiro. On to our conversation.
Yes.
Breastfeeding. Breastfeeding. Wow. There's so much to talk about when it comes to breastfeeding, but let's focus on why it's important. Why is breastfeeding important?
It's important for both you as a mom, and it's important for the baby as well. So when you think about the mother, you know, many times she may ask herself, what's the value add for me? Why do I need to breastfeed? One of the benefits is that it has been proven by research is that it decreases your risks of getting ovarian cancer and breast cancer.
I didn't know the ovarian part.
Yes. Proven by research, okay? When they compare moms who've gotten these cancers versus moms who haven't, they realize the majority who have never breastfed.
You learn something every day.
Yes. Another benefit for mom by choosing to breastfeed is that you lose weight.
That is true.
Yes.
I can attest to that.
Good, me too.
I can attest to that.
Especially the first 3 months, if you're exclusively breastfeeding, it is like running on a treadmill. And all you're doing is sitting there, holding your baby in your bosom and feeding them. You actually lose weight. You've seen moms perspire as they're breastfeeding.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're burning calories. That is true. Okay? Another controversial one, but it is a benefit, is that it delays pregnancy.
I'm not in that WhatsApp group. I am sure there are moms who are watching right now thinking, you know, when you came out of that hospital, you were told, don't worry.
Yes.
The more you breastfeed, you're not going to get pregnant, especially the first 6 months.
Yes.
And then, I am not in that.
Let me tell you, by the way,
I'm not boarding.
Okay. It is called lactational amenorrhea method. If the mother is exclusively breastfeeding, so no bottles, nothing artificial you're giving the baby, and your baby is less than 6 months old, what it does, it will decrease your pregnancy hormones, yes, those ones that will make you fertile,
right,
as it's increasing your breastfeeding hormones. So you're good, 98% if you do it the right way.
And
now the right way is,
what's the right way?
You, and it's always you. Breastfeeding. Nobody else is going to give your baby anything else but it's this. So there needs to be that contact. So if you're only breastfeeding twice a day and the rest is other ways,
bottle,
whatever, you're not, your chances are high. Okay? After 6 months, you'll be told go and see a doctor for contraceptive use because it increases your chances. Why? Your baby is going to spend less time on your breast. They're going to be feeding other foods. Meaning those other fertility hormones are going to increase. Yeah, but it's actually known as a benefit for moms as something that will delay conception.
Wonderful.
Right? Another benefit is this. It's convenient.
It is.
It's so convenient and it's a lot easier. It is cheap.
It is. And you don't need to bottle it. You don't need to, you know,
yes,
it's just readily
and
available.
And the cost of it?
Free.
Yes, it's free. All the mom needs to do is try and eat and stay well hydrated.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, another benefit is this, by the way, you feel that you have contributed somehow to society by bringing up a healthy baby, ensuring the environment is also clean and safe. Why? There's no, these teens and things are non-biodegradable, meaning they will be there for a long time to come. The water you're using a lot of water to clean and do this and do that. So the benefit, you are helping your society, you're also helping ensuring your baby is healthy and the environment. Another benefit for mom is that she gets to bond. The emotional bonding with your baby when you're breastfeeding is priceless. You know, I was reading, I read a lot on breastfeeding, and I read that women from Mali get to bond with their baby for the first time, or they know they're connected or related to this baby the minute they breastfeed them. If you breastfeed somebody else's child, you're connected with them. That's what they believe. Yes. So the bonding that you get with breastfeeding is just priceless. It is. Nobody else can give it. If you're giving your baby bottles, anyone else, the mom, the nanny,
Anybody
the
can do
mother-in-law
that.
can do it.
You miss
So
out
you
on
miss
that
out.
connection.
And then you know what the bonding does? It will decrease your risks of getting postpartum depression.
There you go.
Not to say if you breastfeed, you're never going to get it. Of course, you may.
But then you lessen your chances off.
Because you're bonded with your baby.
Sure. Moving on to something very important. We've covered the benefits of breastfeeding, especially to the mom. Let's look at the things that we think is obvious.
Yeah.
Positions of breastfeeding. The only position I know in the many years I've been on this planet is which one? And I know you're going to almost
one.
know only this one.
Yes.
If you could empower us on the different positions for breastfeeding and which one works for what, that would be nice.
I will tell you, the one that works for newborns it's called the cross cradle position.
Cross cradle.
Cross cradle.
So number one, cross cradle position.
Yes, where the mom, you have to put your hand in between the baby's legs, and then you hold them there. You just have to ensure their back is well supported. For a newborn, they are young, they are light. You're able to use your elbow as a lever, okay? And then you hold your breast, not this way, like you're holding a cigarette, okay? But 4 fingers under the thumb on top.
Okay, but anyway.
Okay, actually call it the scissor hold.
Scissor hold.
Okay, like this. So you don't do this. 4 fingers under and then the thumb on top. The reason for that is that if you do it this way, you're only going to allow the baby to take what's in between, okay? Which is usually just the nipple. You want to be away so that they can take as much as the areola they can accommodate in their mouth.
Right.
If yours is large, because many of us, they're large, this dark area, at least an inch should be in the baby's mouth. Now, if I do this even for this breast, they're only going to take the nipple.
Now I know the mistake I made with my first one.
Okay.
A lot of the scissor method.
Yeah.
Because then he used to latch only on the
nipple.
On the nipple. Hence the pain and the bleeding and all that.
Yes. So you put your hands away from here, you put them back that way. Now, the cross cradle, you do it this way. Once these moms become gurus and they know how to do it, you don't have to keep putting your hand in between. You just do this.
Nice.
And it's tight enough like you're holding the baby, like a purse. Okay?
Right.
And then 4 fingers under, thumb on
Fingers
top.
under, thumb on top.
Wait for a gaping mouth. When you see the mouth gaping is when you bring the baby.
So we shouldn't be forcing the nipple into
the baby's mouth. No. You should be seated back comfortably like
What's
that.
What's the posture? Backwise?
Straight back. Straight back. And you don't move. If you feel you've moved forward, wrong posture. Get cushions to support you.
Then the baby comes to the breast, not the breast to the baby.
There you go.
I get you.
Bring the baby to the breast like this. Now, for comfort, you can add another cushion.
Right.
What do you call these ones? That breastfeeding
The
one.
breastfeeding pillow.
Pillow. You put it here, or if you don't have that, it can be a pillow from the bed, a cushion on your seat, all right? And then you attach the baby, and then you can rest your elbows on the pillow or the cushion.
Okay, so that's the first method, cross
cradle.
And this one, cradle.
Yes, I advise it for moms with newborns. It's the easiest to use.
Okay.
Now, another thing I've remembered, when you're doing the cross cradle and you've attached this baby, you will not hold this breast the whole time like this. You will let go and cradle your baby, and your palm will hold the baby's bum. Then you have a free hand. With big boobs, or you have twins, now you do the football hold. So it's the same way I'm holding this baby. Okay, now I'll take this other one and show like I have twins. With twins, you'll definitely need support.
On my mind, I was thinking you have twins of 2 different races, but it's okay.
Yes, they are.
As we were.
So this way, okay?
Right.
For moms of twins or a mom who has had a cesarean section.
But it looks uncomfortable.
It is
or do
so
you put
comfortable,
a
Christine. Yes, you put a cushion here. Or if you have twins, then you get a special breastfeeding twin pillow.
Right, there you go.
Okay, so you'll have cushioning here, under here, and then you hold your baby. Moms who've had a CS, sometimes this weight, it's painful on your scar.
Okay.
So have the baby off your tummy.
Right.
Okay. Now, the one everybody knows is cradle.
Internationally known.
Yes. But for newborns, I find this difficult. And then you see, you're using your shoulder to bring the baby in.
I see. The other one, your arm was going like this, under.
That's the difference. And then the elbow is the one that's moving, the lever. Now here, it's the shoulder coming like that. I find it uncomfortable. when you're learning to get the latch. Once you're a guru, your baby's 4 months, 5 months, you've been there, done that, this, it's automatic. You end up doing this one. But when you're learning, please, I'd advise every mom to use the cross cradle hold.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay.
Then there are others, like the laid back position.
That must be really laid back.
It's laid back.
For professionals.
You lay back.
Onwards, or?
Maybe. Or for moms who have like a very forceful letdown. You know the letdown where you feel your milk is coming. You feel something.
Yeah.
When it's very forceful, some babies they choke. So you go against gravity by leaning back a little bit, okay? And then they're able to latch on there, and they're very comfortable.
There you go.
This way,
okay?
All right? Then there's lying down. So you lie down and have your baby there. Your baby can lay on your arm or on the bed, okay? But just make sure your arm is straight. If you do this, you're gonna sleep and roll over them. So let's have your hand out. Okay, those are the positions. I don't advise for lying down until you've learned one.
Yeah, I was just about
up.
to ask, especially at night when you're tired and all that. What's the best position?
Majority
try to sit up.
Try to sit up. But if you know what you're doing and you're not going to suffocate the baby, then you can lay down, because I know sometimes they're so tired.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So just running us down on the different positions we've talked about: cross cradle, and then we've talked about the football hold,
and then we've done the cradle, and laid back, and then lying position.
There you go. And of course, we've talked about the importance of breastfeeding to the mom.
Yes.
Yep. And to any mom who's watching as we wrap up this conversation, if you're looking for breastfeeding resources, Shiro is your girl, and they can find you how?
They can find me on Nurturing Moms on Facebook, that's Nurturing MOMS. You can find me on Instagram under Nurturing Moms, or you can find me on YouTube. I have tons of videos just like this, demonstrating and teaching you about breastfeeding.
Yeah.
And you'll get my contacts on any of those platforms.
Information is power. And the one thing that you've emphasized on that I love is comfort is key when you're breastfeeding, because then it makes the experience a bit more enjoyable.
Definitely.
So moms need to work on getting that pillow if you need.
Yes.
And finding a position that works for you.
And you know what, Christine, even if it's none of these positions that I've shared, but she's comfortable, it is well. As long as mom is comfortable.
There you go. I'm sure you've learned a thing or two. And of course, for motherhood resources, if you want to be empowered overall as a mom, I'm your girl, www.supermamas.co.ke. And of course, you can find me on Instagram, Christine Kasina. Thank you so much for tuning in.